So this has been getting some traction on the interweb, and I figure I would give my 2 cents. Does LeBron have a case for MVP over Giannis, with the idea being mainly that the Lakers suck without LeBron? You look at the on-off numbers, and it all suggests similar things. When LeBron's out there, the Lakers are a title contender, and without him, they're not very good. I think the first thing to look at, for me, before we even just go into all that stuff, is who do I think has just been better this season. I think that's Giannis. I think LeBron is still the best player in the league, but in terms of this regular season, I think Giannis has been better. Defensively, even if LeBron has picked it up again, Giannis is still in a different stratosphere. I mean, he's probably going to be all defense. I don't think he has a case for Defensive Player of the Year, but certainly one of the all-defense spots next to AD at forward. And I think, given that the gap between them defensively is pretty big, I feel like that makes up for some of the gap as a playmaker. I mean, obviously LeBron has been the best passer in the league this season, and Giannis is not on that level, but Giannis, I mean, he still had 6 assists a game. That's pretty damn good for a dude who's only playing 31 minutes. I mean, I'm sure LeBron is up to, what, like 34 minutes a game or something, so if you gave Giannis just a couple more minutes a night, then I think his assist total, it still wouldn't be LeBron. And then, you know, when it comes to passing, it's not all just assists, of course, but I think the gap there would not be as crazy. I mean, that is a case for Giannis. It's how little minutes he's playing. I mean, his per 36 numbers are 35, 16, and 7, which is pretty damn wild. But another case, which I don't know who this really makes a case for or against, but it's the degree of difficulty between the two of them. I mean, LeBron certainly has the ball more than Giannis does, and he's running a lot more pick and rolls and that type of thing. I mean, LeBron, he has what? He has the ball about 10 more times a game than Giannis does. He holds it for about an extra 3 seconds, and I'm sure if I look at pick and rolls a game, run and stuff, that would all favor LeBron, which passes the eye test pretty easily. LeBron is certainly more of the head coach for his team than Giannis is. I feel like when I watch the Bucks, it's Mike Budenholzer doing a great job of putting Giannis in the right place, whereas with the Lakers, it's LeBron putting everyone in the right place. And you know, maybe that's the real case for LeBron. And I'm not saying Frank Vogel sucks. He's done a good job this year, but it's just a little different in that respect, right? In terms of pure dominance, I think Giannis still takes it over LeBron because, I mean, at a certain point, like, we can make all the cases in the world, but when you're averaging 30 points a game and you're not even playing 32 minutes a night, that's pretty damn wild. I mean, there's a reason that Giannis is being called the modern-day Shaq. Of course, to really get to that level, you have to be an unstoppable force in the postseason, and we'll see if he can do that or not, but regular season-wise, it's a pretty fair comparison. If we get back to the degree of difficulty stuff, and I know the on-off numbers 100% favor LeBron here. Although, to be fair, if you do the on-off stuff with the Bucks since about mid-December to now, the Bucks are either an average team without Giannis or slightly above average, slightly under average, depending on whatever time frame you pick. But they're basically a meh NBA team without him on the floor, and then they're incredible with him. So take that for whatever you will. LeBron certainly has the best teammate out of the two, and I know we want to do the thing of, well, with Davis on and LeBron off, it's still not overwhelmingly positive, but it does still matter that LeBron has AD helping him out when they're in the game together. I mean, Giannis' second best teammate is Chris Middleton, who's having a hell of a year. He's maybe the most efficient player in the league this season, but it's just a different level of talent. If it sounds like I'm leaning Giannis, it's because I am. Is there anything else? I mean, I guess if you wanted to play the game of, like, if you replaced them with a decent player at their position, how good would both teams be? I don't know, let's say you switched out both of these guys for, like, Gordon Hayward. Okay, nice player, can do stuff off the dribble, shoot, whatever. He'll give you 20 points a game. I feel like both teams would be somewhere between 45 and 51 wins or something in their respective conferences. Yeah, I'm trying to stretch this out to longer, but I can't find any more cases for LeBron. Like, I feel like Giannis has been better, and while, sure, if you just quadruple down on the on-off stuff, then that is your case for LeBron, and okay, go crazy if you want to do it, but I think at a certain point, you just gotta be like, Giannis has just simply been better, and the on-off stuff favors him making the Bucks insanely better the farther you go into the season as well. So, yeah, I feel fine saying Giannis is back-to-back MVP. Does anybody else have some outside chance of inserting themselves into this late in the year? I don't really think so. I mean, I feel like for Kawhi to have a chance, he would have to get the Clippers neck and neck with the Lakers, and there's a 5-game difference there. I mean, Kawhi's been pretty damn awesome. He's averaging like 27, 7, and 5 or so, and defensively, he's picked it up a little bit more. I mean, he's still very good on an off day, but occasionally he's looking like defensive black hole Kawhi a little more than ever nowadays. Jokic has been as good as anybody the last like 2 months, but the first half of the season matters. For Houston, like for Russ or Harden to get in here, they would have to just go really nuts the rest of the way, and even then, Westbrook wasn't great out of the gate, and Harden, he's picked it up since, but there was a stretch in there where he wasn't amazing. So, yeah, I would say it's pretty much a two-man race with Giannis having a noticeable lead right now, and LeBron would need some things to bounce his way in order to get it. But it's fine. LeBron's a 4-time MVP. He's the best player ever. He'll be fine.